Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan. We're here in the one position. Let's take a look at this board. Well, right off the bat here, this is a very low ore board. Let's see though. We've kind of got to look here. All right, so yep, no 695 here. It would have been an interesting choice if it had been. There's actually a decent amount of wheat on this board. Which is kind of nice in case we do decide to do a full or wheat sheep setup here. I do think the obvious choice here is the 10-4-8. I don't love the not great wheat production. This 6-5-11 is also kind of interesting. But again, the scarcity here is on the ore. There are some interesting ones. You know, this brick port here is pretty good. The sheep port's pretty good. There's a lot of interesting ports on this one, but we're going to play it safe. We're going to go with the 10-8-4. Let's do it. There was an argument maybe we take the 8-4-3 here, get the wood, because the wood's a little bit rarer. But, you know, I'm okay if we're going to go down a resource, it being the wood. I think if we're going to go or wheat sheep here, I mean, got to take the sheep. So we'll see. At least we get that tick of sheep. And again, this potentially opens us up for maybe getting like the 6-3, the 6-2. Either of those could be a possibility if we really needed one. Hoping maybe we can get a little bit more wheat and brick. Something. Maybe one of these is over. There's just not going to happen. But I ideally want to get maybe on this 6 to increase our wheat production here. That's really the weakest part about our position, I think, is just going to be the lack of consistent wheat and sheep resources. So if we can get in this little vein here, ideally, I think that's where we'd like to go. Plus, the wheat port's actually pretty nice. If we could grab that with the 6 and the 4, it would be pretty ideal. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? But yeah, I do like it. I do like it. I mean, best case scenario is the 6-3-9, but is that going to happen? I don't know. That would be the best case scenario. 6-3-9, head down here to the 2-6. But otherwise, we'll take a look at other locations just in case. I mean, if we did manage to get like 6-3-11 somehow, not going to happen. Okay, so that's going away. Not a surprise. Still leaves the 6-2 as a possibility. A lot of nice setups here for these guys. I'm curious to see if anybody actually takes the 8-3. If anything, the ore might be so wide open here. Yeah. All right. So they're clogging up the wheat here. We could really throw off them if we do take the 6-2 because of the wheat port. It'll be a little. I'm not crazy about going exclusive or wheat sheep, but if we have to do it, I mean, it's not the end of the world. But this could get a little. Sometimes it's just better to take away other people's games here. So we'll see what we actually decide to do. This is going to be interesting. There's like this 3-8-4, which could be interesting. The 6-2 is certainly interesting. Even the 11-9-4 is interesting. I just don't know if I really want to be solo blocked here for that. So I still kind of think the 6-2 might even be the better way to go. But, you know, again, it's not 100% clear. Okay. Well, we got some choices to make here. Do we go 6-2, play full or wheat sheep? Or do we take the 10 production? I was trying to think if we have a good outlet here for some of this. Again, let's just take a look at how this is all going to shake out here. I mean, I think the good thing about this production is we definitely get, the wheat here is just a little unreliable, but I'm hoping that if we do take this, we'll have so much sheep that the 3-for-1 port would probably be a little bit better than the 6-2, but this is a little bit of a concern. Don't But again, this also looks so strong for blue here. I think we risk going for the 8-4-3. It's not my favorite, but I think it's fine. We're not going to play a road game. I think taking the resources here and the production is the right move. So I'm okay with it. We also get the starter 2 sheep, so we're going to be able to move. It's going to be a little slow. Not loving these early 5s to start, but, you know, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. No. It is interesting. Again, first priority is to get to this 3-for-1 port. Let's get to this 8 3-for-1 port. Definitely where we want to go. Preferably we try to beat purple. Again, can't really have them doing too much good. So we'll see. So we're actually watching this at the halftime show of the Super Bowl right now. That's what we're playing. We haven't got a single roll yet, which is a little bit of a bummer. We are a little bit number dependent here, which we're not crazy about. So it's going to be a 4-number kind of strategy, which, you know, can be really hit or miss. We're going to need our 8s especially to go off. Usually that's a pretty good bet, but that is where I'm wondering, man, maybe this 6-2 could have been a little bit better, but we're going to see. I think the production's always the right choice. But in this case, that port is kind of a nice benefit to have to start, especially if yellow here is going to run right to it. We'll see. Man, we just don't have anything. We maybe get a brick for a sheep? Let's see. Maybe we can get one. You never know. There's a lot. That would be ideal for us. I don't think it's going to happen here, folks. So that's fine. We'll pass. Yeah, a little slow here. No rolls through our first round. So we just got to hope for some better rolls. And still, the pain continues as we just sit around waiting. Honestly, kind of stinks. I wonder maybe I should see. Again, there's so little wood here. I'm kind of thinking maybe we go. Oh boy. All right, still no rolls. Man, we might go 2 whole rounds without a single resource roll. Just stinks. 100%. We'll take it. He gets his settle. I'll get my road. I'll be very happy with that. So that's what we wanted. Take a card. That's fine. All right, we get an 8. Perfect, which is great. We need that. Yeah, we're going to double up on this ore. That's priority 1 for us. 2-for-1, we'll give it to you. Let's see if we can get it. He's got 11 cards. I mean, you got 11 cards. You could probably do away with more than 1, especially with all those bricks floating around. Again, those 6s have rolled a lot. I would also maybe take 2 wheat. That would be another possibility. Interesting. Okay, he decides to go 4-for-1 there to get to the wheat port. So that is going to be a bit of a bummer. Again, maybe it calls in the question if I should have gone on the 6, but you know, oh, and they get the ore to boot. What a nice little present for them. All right, we're going to build our road. We're going to pass. Yeah, geez, a little very, very slow start here. Which is, again, not what we want. I'm really hoping, again, this could be really nasty. So we'll see what happens here. That's the other maybe thing about taking this is like we get the 6-2, we get the wheat in there. Maybe we can just kind of put a stop to this. But still no rolls. The dangers of the 8-4-10-3. Done. 100% we take that every time. I need that brick. Oh, he didn't give it to me. Wow. Shocking. I'm a little surprised. A little surprised they didn't give it to me. Okay, take the 8 here. We're gonna get some rolls eventually. I mean, the 8s to start have been fine. But this is a little slow. My goodness, is this a little slow? So he does 2 for an ore, okay. No 7s yet either. Right, we get a 10. And he gets a brick there. Bummer. Can I get this? Let's see. I'll do this. About this. Man, this stinks. What do we got here? I'll take the 1 for 1 here. I think that's fine. We'll hold. I mean, I need the port at this point. That is kind of like our biggest, especially without any of these other rolls yet. It's been so slow. I just desperately need a roll here, and we're not getting it. Okay, so they settle. Another 8. We'll take it. It does put me over though, which I'm not crazy about. Again, I'm a little scared about one of the reasons why I didn't trade my sheep there. No. About that. Okay, they go 4-1. There's no 7s. Okay, well, we get a 4. So we have a settle. So we're finally getting some rolls here. Best case scenario, we get the 3 immediately. And we just get a wood. Kind of our great hope here at the moment. At least, again, we get this. We get an outlet. That's not bad. But no. We get to this. We get an outlet for these sheep finally. I just kind of need the board to not roll a 7 here. I mean, it hasn't rolled with our luck here through the first couple of rounds. Again, it's always a little bit of a crapshoot when you're playing like 4 numbers. All right, we hold on, which is great. Maybe we can get that wood for cheap. I don't think so, but you never know. Yeah, we're not going to get it. That's fine. We'll get it here. Very happy with that. And we'll hold. I think now these 8s start to roll. Hopefully we'll get in business. Okay, ooh, we just held on. Good. All right, hitting him on the solo with the wheat port. It's perfect. But again, it's been a very slow start. So we do need to get cracking here. Ideally, maybe we could even take this somehow. Hopefully that doesn't hit our 8. I think it does, though, which is a bummer. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's a sheep. That's okay. It's a bummer, though. 5, man. Oh, so many 5s. Not getting our rolls here to start. But again, it's okay. We will make do. That is an interesting one. I'm going to hold. I don't need it yet. That's the thing. I'm not just going to give away ore. I mean, give me some wheat. Maybe then. Well, that's an interesting deal. Brick and... Um, no, I'll hold. It is a decent deal. It's not a bad deal. I thought about it. Hmm. And they buy a card. All right, I think they were looking for 2 cards there. 9. Sheesh. Okay. Well, we're passing. I need this to go away. 4 is great. 4 is great. We love the 4. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. You give me another 4, we got ourselves a city. We get a city going. We're in pretty good shape. But again, I need a little bit of defense here. That's kind of the other concern I have. But a city, I think, early, definitely best case, especially since we're going to be competing. Especially this dude's kind of interesting. He's going for the cards early. Yeah. You know, I do think maybe the 6-2 is the right play. I'm a little regretful here going 8-4-3, but it's hard not to take the production. We'll see what ultimately happens here. But best case, we just get like a 4 here and we can buy 2 cards. Do I think that's the right move, though? As again, this is blocked. Can have it blocked. And with this yellow here is just crushing it. Yellow is like the danger. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna buy. All right, we get a knight. Yeah, I think yellow's probably the guy to beat at the moment. At least it gets off of our 8. That's good news. There you go. Hit him. So probably this, going to be our blocks. Maybe the 6, but it's going to be between these two at the moment. Ugh, man. 4 numbers, guys. This is the problem with 4 numbers. Man, I wonder best case if we can somehow get up to this 4-11. Like, I would kill for a... Well, you know, he hasn't played anything yet. Which is kind of nice. All right, there's a knight. On the 8. Boo. Don't love that. Ugh, okay. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Not good. Gotta look out here. Best case scenario, maybe we knight him, get one of his wheat, buy another card. Yeah, this is slow. This is slow going. I'm not loving this. Yeah, again, just our 7-6s. Yeah, this is like all the difference in the world. I think we go here. We already have a city at this point, probably more cards. So I do think that's a bit of a mistake. I mean, it's so hard to do these things in retrospect, but the problem is everyone's playing the same game. And our position is like, okay, but we need to do better. And then this dude's just rolling right now. Get a brick. That's helpful. We do block the 6, which is nice. Okay. On the 6. Okay. I wonder if that's going to result in blue moving it back to the 6. We'll see. But yeah, this is all kinds of bad. This is bad news for us. Everyone's buying cards. Again, like that's kind of what we need to happen. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Don't need that. No. Trying to think what we need to do here. I could somehow poach this spot. That would be very interesting. I don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, could do wonders for our position. I'm a little surprised he's hitting there. Kind of thought he would go after blue. I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, that sucks. That's a bummer. We'd level 4. Man, we'll see. Oh, we got one. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good news. We're gonna take the city. Question is, do I take the 843 city? Big question. I think the double wheat is still the play, even though it's blocked. Um, even though it's blocked. Oh, nice. Nice. Get him. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, man, we get another 8. We're really in business. Can we just start out producing people? That could be how we win this. Yeah, we're really rooting for an 8 here. Uh-oh. 12, no help. They don't play anything. Not that I expected them to. But yeah, this is a good idea here. We really can't have, again, him getting both is not great. A 2. Oh man, that's a nice roll. It's like the second 2 already. Yeah. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. 4 is not bad. What do we do with this? You know, I think we take the road here. Let's take the settle spot. Let's at least make sure we get a settle spot in case we need it. I think that's okay. Because again, 8 is gonna roll here eventually. Another 6 block. There's been a lot of 6s. That's very interesting. Who gets the one from? I probably should have taken that. I should have taken that. Again, he's getting a little not that scary yet, but I probably should have taken that. Another card. They get a city. Okay. Well, it's still slow going here. Again, 4 resources, guys. Let's see. Ah, no, can't give it to you. Sorry. Can't do it. Interesting, but no. Maybe I should have taken it actually. I'm starting to wonder what we do here. Okay. Well, let's see. Come on, 8. Yes. Okay, there we go. We take the points, we take the card. We'll city up. I think it's worth it. Again, production is if we're gonna win this game, we just have to outproduce people. That was smart of us not moving off these wheat. Again, those wheat are so valuable. I need them. I need them big time. Now, I am curious to see what blue is sitting on here. Again, he's got 2 cards he's just sitting on. Now he just got 2 ore too, which is really good for him. So far he's only played 1 knight. Another card. And we're behind. So if we get an 8 here, I think we buy cards all day. Oh, man. It's 2s. 3 2s, 0 3s. Typical. Man, that stinks. Okay. Very, very weary here. Now, we're looking for this settle on this 3 11 10. That would be really good for them if they get it. So they're desperately trying to get it. But it's like one of those things where it's like, oof. Oof. I mean, that's not a bad trade. The table is just not for him here. We'll see. I'm gonna have to make a decision. Maybe I'll do like a 3-for-1. Done. I'll take it. Take the 4-for-1. It's worth it. Give it to me. He doesn't take it. Okay. Why offer it if you're not gonna take it? It's kind of, oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. Well, we have a front runner here. It's definitely this guy. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. I mean, at this point, this game might already be over. Okay. Well, thank goodness he did that. Because yeesh. Well, the good news is, or not the block. Man. Oh. This is slow going right now, guys. Oh, such slow going. Let's see. I would have killed for this 11. The 11, I think, is rolled, yeah, as much, almost as much as our 3 rolls combined here. Okay. I think it goes on the 8, unfortunately, which stinks. Yeah, I don't have any way to defend it. That's where maybe the city, that's always a tough call, right? What do you do? Do you take the city, take the cards? In this case, you know, I do think the city is right, as much as this stinks. Do I take that? Yeah, I'll take it. It gives me an actionable item on my turn. What's he gonna do? City? He's gonna get it anyway. So it stinks, but at least I get an actionable thing that I can do. So I'll take it. Gets me another point, which is big, and I need points here. If we're not gonna finish in last, I need points. Oh, okay. Hitting the 5 there. Now there is a danger. Yellow is in a really good position to maybe take the road. Oh, good block. Okay. We're kind of in a precarious spot here. Like, I need cards. I need lots of cards. That's what we kind of need to do. 6. Oh, really? Shoot. Yeah. Oh, man. It stinks. Bad spot for us. Bad spot for us. Okay. Well, this is what it is. We're hoping for a 4 all day. We get a 4 or a 7. We'll even take a 7 here. Man, these 11s. 4 11s now. Still no 3s. So, that stinks. We've got a bunch of wood. So, something for us to look at in case we want to go grab some wood. But cannot catch a break with that. Okay, well, let's see. We do get the 4. Okay, that's good news. We're going to buy a card with that. That's what we can do. We're going to do it. We get a knight. Perfect. It's what we want. Get it off our 8. That's what we need. Hoping for a 7 here. 7's best case. I need this to be open. That's how we win the game. Can't be blocked. Got another card, but this is killing us right now. Like, that would have been 2, 3 cards we lost out on. Okay, 10's okay. We have desperately got to stop this madness. still not 100% sure who the block is though. Like, they don't seem that huge yet. They need a city. It's going to take them a little bit of time, especially with this 8 constantly blocked. This dude's scaring me because of where he's at with the knights. They're scary because the knights. Man, purple's the block. Got to be purple here. Purple maybe wins. Okay, 4 is fine. It's purple. What do we hit him now? Okay. It stinks, but it's purple. Buying cards all day. Let's go. Card. Road Builder is interesting. Knight's better, though. He needs a city. So we gotta beat him to the knight. Good block. Okay. We're coming here. We're in a little bit of a tough spot, though. I need this settle. Otherwise, this road builder is useless. I guess it's not useless. Because the road's only at 5. If we could sneak in... that stinks. Okay, well, we have a mono. You know, there's a path here. We take, amazingly, maybe we take the road. It is not out of the question. It's not out of the question. 8 would be swell. Block the 5 again. What a funny series of events here. Okay, I think we did the right thing, making sure he doesn't win. Because again, I couldn't risk that happening. The attention is now turning. Okay. I'm playing tonight. I'm going here. Hitting blue. Get a wheat. We're rolling. We get an 8. Big deal. Okay. Decision time. We could build 3 roads. I don't have it, my friend. What do we do? Could get a city at the 9. I'm gonna buy a card. Oh. Well, that is interesting. Useless. Okay, well, shoot, I already played the knight. Oh my god. Okay. How stupid is that? Okay, well, we still have a path. I just really need these road builders to happen. And again, the road builder is not ideal. Ideally, we want the... This is just bad order of cards here. The road builders now don't do us any good unless we try to take the road, which, all right, is becoming a little bit more difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we think about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's fine. Bomber. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. Wonder if we should have taken the points. Yeah, him getting a card is not good. Very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Four is good. Okay. We've got some choices to make here. And again, at some point, these are going to be useless. So we'll see. He connects. All right. Well, the road builders are now useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Useless. Great. Great. Okay. Oh, man. Do we pull for it? Let's do it. It's for our one shot. Okay, let's pull. Okay. Oh, man. We learned a few things, right? Pulling is good. 1397, pulling is good. Oh, boy. Okay. Man, we pulled that rabbit out of the hat. Turned out to be the right decision. Man. Okay, yeah, it's funny. I figured he had one. Wasn't sure about the other one, and there was so few cards left. I figured there were three or two or three in the deck. And again, I think that's the only way we win, because I think that our other guy, blue, plays the knight, in which case now my win condition is, I don't say we lose there, but he takes with his cards, he basically takes the army next turn, puts us down to 6, which stinks. We could have just played it safe, built the city, gone the 9, but then we lose the army, get down to 7. Doesn't make sense. Like, we definitely did the right thing. Very funny game. Very, very funny game that was. It is, let me tell you, it is very risky doing the 4 resource pure we cheap game. It worked out. We were only robbed twice, thankfully, because our position was so odd. But we did the right thing. We got that 8 unblocked. Those 4s helped us out. There weren't a ton of 4. Well, there were actually 8 4 help. 0 3, so that would did us 0 good, which I always love. The 8 came through in the end, even though we had a block numerous times. I do wonder if, it's funny to think, if I had taken the 6-2, I think we actually win the game way earlier because of how much the 6 was rolled and then how much the 5 was rolled. So who knew the 6-2 probably would have been the better option there, which is kind of funny. But as it was, the 8-4-3 really did work out for us. So I'm not complaining. Actually, it actually would have been about the same. This is 8, 10, rather 8 and 4, 18, 18. So it actually would have been the same amount of rolls if we had gone. That's fascinating. It would have been the same amount of rolls on the 6-2 as the 8-4-3. That's a little ridiculous, but that's the truth. So it actually wouldn't have mattered. The difference is that weed port, which really could have been very, very useful. Whew. Man, what a stressful game that was. But hey, we pulled it off. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.